In the corner of the galaxy, crash-landed on a desert planet, is you. You play as a legendary Gajeshian cultist, an ancient group of people who have been said to possess the organs of saints. Armed with a box of syringes, a mission statement that's about a single line long, you have the ability to rip organs from dead people and equip them in your own body. Also, you can eat them. Wrought Flesh is a game made by a single man, and it looks like something from the PS1, but with a refined palette. You spend your time scouring the wasteland, emptying bandit outposts and trying to survive the incredibly frightening wildlife. The world itself is decrepit and pixelated. The overall style of the game pairs well with the dry and barren setting. Large outcrops of rock mark notable features even as the landscape disappears into itself. The world of Wrought Flesh feels like something straight from the older generations. There aren't many character designs to start with. The few enemy types that you meet encompass most of what you'll see. That is, until you leave the first level. Your character's journey is focused on someone called Lenny. For whatever reason, you crashed here to find and kill them. Nothing else is revealed to you until later. You get a very short tutorial on basic movement and what organ stealing can add to your character, as well as a brief display of one of your character's main abilities. In this case, it's an adrenaline-like injection that slows down time for a short while, and it's called Killfuck. The majority of enemies in this game have very simple methods of deliberation. Shoot at them, back away and shoot at them, dodge and shoot at them, shoot at them just a whole bunch, just a lot. You begin to expect these simple formats, and then you reach the first boss, where you have to be on your toes every single second or you will definitely die, again and again, which I definitely did. And it took me a while, alright? Once you've mastered combat, you then get to explore the innards of your enemies. Every organ you steal has different statistics that they change. Fat deposits contributing to your overall health, hearts allow for health regen, but keep in mind that none of these are necessary. A person can be a body with 4 sets of lungs in it. Another interesting part of combat is sand surfing. While holding shift, you drift over sand dunes, which can help build up a lot of speed when falling from a great height, which makes for easier level traversal and for even cooler entrances.
Alright, where are we going next? Whoop! Surfing world champion. Where are the boys? There the boys! You want some? You can have some. You boys want some too? Yeah, there we go. Come on now, we got...
An exciting discovery occurred after I killed my first monster of the game and realized that I could equip their alien organs for huge buffs and weird effects.
Pickled liver. How you pickled this, I'm not sure. Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, shit!
The one major criticism I have with this game is in regard to figuring out what to do. I spent a good amount of time hopping between areas, finding key items, but being unsure of how to progress because the diary log you begin with tells you literally nothing else but who you're looking for. I didn't realize until much later that there was a village named Neo-Shithheim filled with friendly NPCs in the center of the map. Maybe it's my fault for not assuming the only other people in the level with different models would be friendly, but a single throwaway line about them could have helped me out. As for why it took me so long to realize this, well...
What's up, dickheads? Yeah, get some. Okay, well, that happened faster than I thought it would. Alright. Next round, boys, I have 2 rocket launchers. We're gonna get fucked up! Ah!
Once you meet these lads, you get given your side quests and lore dumps, which help you out immensely because, as I mentioned, you get 0 information to start with. They mention historical events and cultural rituals that allude to a much deeper world than what your character is interested in investigating. Speaking of great wars and political entities that exist far beyond this world. Once things are brought back down to scope, they then point you in the direction of important areas for rewards and simple plot progression. There are 3 levels of Wrought Flesh, all with different designs and elements. I'm only showing the first because for whatever reason I think it's best played without knowing what's to come. I've seen some people disappointed at the game's length, pointing out that for 30 Aussie dollars it should be longer than 2 hours, and while I agree it may be a tad high for what it delivers, I found it easy to sink in more time than this, seeing reviews where people noted they put in 8 to 10 hours. Keep in mind, I was really only wandering the desert for about 45 minutes. Perhaps it's the old style that can make the game feel emptier than you'd like, or the fact that the game is literally empty in some areas. I mean, it's a wasteland, but it seems to leave some wanting. For anyone interested in exploring an incredibly gritty world with an interesting biopunk mechanic, Wrought Flesh might be worth your time.